बिल्कुल सर, पूछ सकते।
So may I come in, sir?
Come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Raja. Please come, sit.
Thank you, sir.
Raja Mohaideên. Okay, good. So, you have given IAFS as your second reference.
Sir, I've actually given it as my fourth.
Fourth, but in this list it is second?
Sir, I think it must be an older DAF.
This is an older DAF.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So, what has IFS done to fall in your estimate?
Sir, it was not any fault on the part of IFS. I had more affinity towards the uniform services because I was also part of the NCC, sir. So I had put the customs and police as second and third, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, recently, in the last 1 year, let us say 2025, when is your interview?
It's in 16th of January, sir.
Okay, so let's see, in the last 1 year, there are a number of reforms which the government of India has undertaken. So, can you think and then answer, which are the major reforms which the government of India have initiated? It may be by way of bill or law or some decision, administrative decision. So, basically to give impetus to growth and development. Please tell.
The first, the one that comes to my mind is the GST 2.0 reform, sir.
Okay, very good.
Because it
has... No, that is all right. Number one then.
Yes, sir. And the income tax slabs have been reduced.
Yes.
So these two are to give impetus to the domestic consumption, sir.
Very good.
And it will increase in the local production also, sir.
Okay, what
for
else?
Boosting our economy.
What other things have been done?
And in this past 1 month, sir, there has been a number of bills that have come which are very transformative.
Yes.
For example, there was the Shanti bill, which has privatized the nuclear sector in India, sir. And another one would be the change of the right to work scheme, MG Narega. It has been significantly changed in the new one, sir, BBG Ramji bill.
Okay.
So that was another transformative change that I see, sir. And
one more initiative, something which is like anything else can you think of? No.
Yes, sir. In the international relations front, we had the Operation Sindoor, which showed us that we are being more assertive, sir, in our defense against the terrorism. So I saw that also as a very transformative one this year.
Okay, right, very good. Now, let me ask you about this. Incidentally, there was a bill relating to insurance also.
Yes, sir.
So, you are aware of that bill?
Yes, sir. 100% FDI was now allowed in the insurance sector.
So, why is, why is there a need to increase this FDI in insurance sector?
Sir, the primary reason would be to increase the penetration, sir, insurance penetration in India.
Okay, very good.
And to support the indigenous company, which is LIC, sir, to support it, there is need for private investments in the insurance sector. So I think these two would be the major reasons.
What else was there? Were also some other measures there
with regards to insurance?
Insurance.
I'm sorry.
You have heard about reinsurance? Reinsurer?
I'm sorry,
no,
sir,
you
I have not heard.
And also kind of allowing the people who are doing other insurance, general insurance, to get into life insurance. Okay, right, very good. Now, the GST, you mentioned about that GST O2.
Yes, sir.
What are the major changes in that?
So the slabs have been reduced to 2, sir. 5% and 18%, sir. While the tax on the sin goods is there, 40% is there. So they have reduced the number of slabs, sir. So this will mainly boost the domestic consumption.
What was the need to boost the domestic consumption?
Sir, primarily it is to give impetus to our own manufacturing sector, sir, in which we are lagging behind, and we have to look forward to a proper manufacturing sector within India, sir. And we have also planned a national manufacturing mission, and it will be coming in next year, sir.
If you have to evaluate the success of this PLI scheme, how would you do that? First of all, briefly explain what PLI scheme is.
Sir, the PLI scheme is an acronym for the Production Linked Incentive Scheme, sir.
Okay.
Where in certain sectors, incentives are given based on the amount of production that is being done, sir. And with regards to the effectiveness of it, I have to look into it, sir.
Okay, right.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Raja.
Yes, sir.
See, in Tamil Nadu,
Yes,
the
sir.
politics started as a Dravidian movement.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But gradually it led to the films. After that, only films and film stars and writers, they continued to dominate.
Yes, sir.
Why this shift? And is it so now?
Sir, I think the shift was primarily due to movies being used as a medium to promote their ideology, sir. For example, there was Karunanidhi. He was also the CM of Tamil Nadu.
Yes, yes.
He used movies like Parashakti for his ideology to be spread. And MG Ramachandran sir and Jayalalitha ma'am also, they were acting in movies. Where famously there are song sequences which promote social justice. They are totally not related to the movie, but as a medium to promote the ideology,
Okay.
sir. And the trend is continuing now also, sir. With the recent party formation of TVK, Tamalaga Vetri Kalagam by Vijay,
Vijay.
actor Vijay, sir.
But the main two superstars are not joining. Rajnikant and Kamal
Yes,
Hassan.
sir. Kamal Hassan has his own political party, sir. He has
but-
also been given a Rajya Sabha MP seat recently, sir.
Okay. All right. They say Chennai weather is hot, hotter, hottest.
It is, yes, sir. It
Has
is
it changed a bit with the floods coming in, cyclones coming in? No?
Sir, it has not changed much, sir. The general climatic pattern of Chennai, because it is in a coastal area, is that it is a uniform climate, sir. So it is hot throughout the year with some respite in the winter months, sir. And as you mentioned, the cyclonic storms bring about rainfall, but no significant change in the climate would be seen, sir.
How was the preparedness for the latest cyclone in Tamil Nadu?
Ditwa, sir. The recent cyclone was the Ditwa cyclone. And even though the preparedness was there where they had formed the stormwater drains, etc., sir, but it was still not very much effective in my opinion, sir, because flooding was still seen in some parts of North Chennai. So I think
But no loss of life and property here.
a loss of property was there, sir. With regards to loss of life, I think it was not there, sir.
It was not there. Okay. Tell us something about the generic medicines and why it is not being prescribed by the doctors in spite of its cheap cost.
Yes, sir. Sir, generic drugs are different from listed drugs in the sense that even though they have the same bioequivalence of a listed drug, they are produced at much cheaper rates, sir. The primary reason for which they are cheap is that they do not conduct the preclinical trials that are being conducted by the actual patent drugs. So they just take the same data, clinical data of the patented drug once the patent gets over, and they produce it, and they just have to prove the bioequivalence. So that is why they are very cheap. With regards to why doctors they are not prescribing it, sir, I think that it is happening only in certain sectors, in certain regions of the private sector, sir, where they are having tie-ups with certain pharmaceutical companies. So they are getting some incentives to prescribe the company's drugs.
Okay. You said your second preference is customs and indirect tax. Is it?
It's IPS, sir. Then
IPS.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Tell us how the doctors have a much important role to play in investigation, crime investigation, under the new laws.
Sir, the forensic doctors have a role here, sir, where they will be. Their major role is to conduct the postmortems in the mortuary, sir, and they have to be giving the certificate of the cause of death and the time of death, and in that part they play a very important role, sir.
That was there earlier also.
Yes, sir.
Now the emphasis is on forensic science more as a tool of investigation. Probably that will
Yes,
increase the.
I think with the advent of the genetic sciences, where DNA fingerprinting is being used. sir.
Exactly. Yes.
So, if there are any fluid stains there in the crime scene, for example, blood stains or any semen stains, they can match it with the DNA of the list of accused, and then we can find the criminal easily, sir. So, in that sense, also it is important.
Okay.
Well, Dr. Raja, you just said that the chemical composition of generic and branded medicine is by and large the same. Why there is an impression that the generic medicines are not as effective as the branded medicine? In fact, I have seen some of the patients themselves asking for branded medicine. Is it the wrong impression or what?
I think it is a wrong impression, sir, because they are passing all the approved bioequivalence tests, and we are also exporting it to other countries.
So generic medicines are as their efficacy is never in
same,
doubt.
yes, sir.
Okay, let's talk of something else. Can you highlight few achievements of Tamil Nadu during last 10 years?
Sir, first I would like to start with health, sir, because
Very
I've
good.
worked in the.
Very, very good. Tell me.
Sir, the primary thing that I see is that there was a innovative scheme that was introduced, sir,
What was
called
that?
the Makkalai Thedi Maruthuvam, which means medicine in search of the patient, where a mobile unit is sent once in a month to each person's household, and they bring the primary health care to the doorstep of the patient.
They cover all the households?
It happens in the rural areas, sir.
Entire rural area?
Yes, sir.
Every household is covered?
Yes, sir. It is.
So what has
covered.
been the effect of this scheme?
Sir, the effect can be seen in the reduction of the IMR and MMR rates.
Do you have the figures to compare what the IMR, MMR were 10 years ago and what the IMR, MMR are now?
Sir, with respect to the world, I'm not aware, but
India. Within
Tamil
Tamil
yes,
Nadu.
yes, sir.
What was the IMR in 10 years ago?
Sir, it was more than 100, sir, in India, and now it has, in India, it has reduced to 88 per 1 lakh, sir. And if you take Tamil Nadu's case, it was in the 90s and it has now reduced to 37, sir.
No, the IMR, MMR figures are definitely better than the national average.
Yes, sir.
But it is not 88. National average is not 88. Are you sure about that?
The MMR is 88, sir, in the national.
88 per
1 lakh, sir.
1 lakh?
Live births.
Live births. Very right. That's the complete answer.
Yes, sir.
And what else? So improve
Yes, sir.
health indicators.
Health indicators.
Fair
is
enough.
there,
Good.
sir.
I give you that. What else?
And with regards to the social justice and women empowerment, sir, a lot of schemes have been brought in.
Tell me a couple of schemes.
Sir, Pudumai Pen Thittam.
Pudumai Pen is a good scheme.
Yes, sir.
It covers girls in which age group?
In the adolescent, I'm
Name,
exactly.
age group. Which age group? And how much financial assistance is being given under Pudumai Pen?
Sorry, sir, I have to.
Okay, fair enough. What else? Which other scheme?
And 1,000 rupees per month was given to the women households, sir.
That every state is giving. Nothing new now.
And free bus rides.
Free bus rides for women, all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but how has free bus ride actually helped women empowerment?
Sir, it has led to more graduates among the women, sir, and increased participation.
Okay, so providing them with the access to quality education.
Yes, sir,
yeah,
exactly,
that's a good point. What
Yes,
else?
sir.
What else? Empowerment of women, improved health indicators. What else? Strong
Another would be the economic. Yes, sir.
Strong economic growth.
Yes, sir. The strong economic growth is seen, particularly in the secondary sector is seen, sir. If you look at the state GDP ratio, almost 33% is being contributed by the secondary
Fair
sector.
enough. Doctor, what is the latest news on development of vaccine for cancer? There is news that in 5 years' time we may have a vaccine for cancer. Have you heard about it, read about it?
I'm sorry, sir.
mRNA? Not read about it? mRNA, sorry.
mRNA, yes, sir, vaccines.
Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act of 1971. There have been few amendments lately.
Yes, sir.
What are the amendments?
Sir, it has increased the age of gestation in which the medical termination of pregnancy can be done, sir. I think it has increased to 21 weeks of gestation.
What happens after 24 weeks of pregnancy?
We go into the third trimester, sir. So the fetal heart rate is...
No, if a woman, there are several categories of women who can go in for medical termination of pregnancy, right?
Yes, sir.
We won't get into that. But if a woman is 24 weeks pregnant,
yes, sir.
Can she go in for request for medical termination of pregnancy? If she wants to, what process she has to follow?
Sir, by law it is not possible because it has been restricted to 24 weeks of gestation.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. It has been restricted. Maybe some medical boards can give their expert opinion on it.
You have to approach the court.
Yes, sir.
And the court. Yeah, there was an order also from the Supreme Court.
Yes,
now there is a case. It was just in the newspaper yesterday that there is a girl, in fact, a teenage girl, who is a victim of rape.
Yes, sir.
She is pregnant and she doesn't want to go for termination of pregnancy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Since the law is there, I think we have to take the judicial route.
Question is different. My question is different. My question is about a girl who is a victim of rape and she wants to carry the child. My question is different. My question is, who should be made responsible for upbringing of the child? The society, the perpetrator, or should we leave the girl alone? It's more of a social issue. It actually is a social issue than a medical issue.
Sir, I think the perpetrator also should be involved in the responsibility, sir.
Should also or should only be? Apart from, should also be or should only be?
The government should also help in this aspect is what I feel, sir. Giving it alone to the perpetrator's hands might there might be some lack of oversight on what he and how responsible he is. So I think the government should also be helping in that aspect, sir.
Okay, doctor, my last question is that during 1990s we had a polio eradication program in mission mode.
Yes, sir.
And we were very successful with that.
Yes, sir.
Looking at the present situation now, do you think we need to run some program in mission mode to mitigate a problem which can lead to a serious health problem?
Sir, the rabies.
Rabies is such a problem. Is it such a problem?
Sir,
is it such a big issue?
I do think so. It is an issue, sir. With the recent rise in the stray dog numbers.
No, what is the disease burden of rabies? And what is the fatality rate?
I'm not aware of the data.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Raja.
Yes, sir.
You are a Guinness Book of World Record holder.
Yes, sir.
What is the record? We have finally come across a person who has a world record holder.
Yes, sir.
So please enlighten us. What is the record about?
Yes, sir. So primarily we were Carnatic musicians playing the electronic keyboard, sir. So we had played a 15-minute piece, Carnatic music piece that was composed by our guru M.S. Martin, sir. So we came together and we practiced for around 5 to 6 months and we played in synchronicity together, sir. 109 of us together. So at that time,
109 student or persons together playing.
Yes, sir.
Or each on his
own electronic keyboard.
Okay, that should be interesting. So you are a doctor who has interest in music.
Yes, sir.
Can music has healing property?
Sir, it does have healing properties, sir. With regards to how it helps calm down the nerves of the person who is actively taking part in it. So, for example, ADHD children are advised to learn to take up playing an instrument so that their energy is better focused in learning a
We
particular
have heard
instrument,
that
sir.
music is played and it has impact on plants also.
Yes, sir.
But why has the modern medicine not taken into account the healing property of music, or made more use of music? In which areas can it be actually used?
Sir, it is unfortunate that it has not been studied enough, sir. I think in areas such as psychiatry, it can be very much useful, sir. And there are also isolated incidents where, while performing the surgery, the surgeons listen to music. And there are studies that show that it also improves their concentration while doing the surgery, sir. So in fields of surgery also, music and the role of music in relaxing the doctors can be studied. Because
What about relaxing the patient? Can it take the place of anesthesia?
Sir, it cannot be a very strong enough alternative to anesthesia in that
But
sense.
it can in addition. There are some
Yes, sir.
surgeries where the patient is also conscious.
Yes, sir.
Their music can be of use.
It is of use in local anesthesia, sir.
Okay, now with the advent of AI, how it is going to impact the arts in general and music in particular?
Sir, I think it has already had a lot of effects on the arts, sir, with the generative AI coming into play, wherein they are able to generate, based on our inputs, images and music. And looking at the music industry in particular, there have been cases where the voices of the singers who have passed away have been used, sir. Commercially also they have been used.
No, my question is even more like generic. Let's say it takes a lot of effort and suffering and dedication for years to become a Carnatic singer, for example.
Yes, sir.
But the AI can produce the same quality of music
Yes, sir.
in a jiffy.
Yes, sir.
Or a painting for which Van Gogh suffering and the dedication to the arts is taking a lot of toll and effort.
Yes, sir.
But with AI producing it there, what is the value of the art going to be now?
Sir,
How can it be now distinguished? What is great art? Because suffering and dedication and efforts
Yes,
are a part of it. But if it produced without that, will it be art? Or will it be great art?
Sir, it certainly would not be great art, sir. Because what I feel is when we listen to a song composed in Carnatic music, or we look at a painting that has been painted after years, we just not look at that painting per se, or that hear to that song per se. What we hear is the devotion in it.
Yeah,
the
I
bhava
understand
in
that.
it.
That's what I said.
Yes, sir.
What
So
can be? How can we now control it or regulate it, or is it beyond regulation now?
Sir, it is definitely within regulation, sir. I think with the use of IPR rights, we can label them. They label the AI generated music and label the AI generated images as being AI generated, so that people are better aware that this is AI and this is an
Okay, let's
original
move on.
creation.
Tamil Nadu is a very progressive state, economically also, social legislation wise, other indicators wise.
Yes, sir.
But what thing has always confused me, we also see a kind of mad following of superstars in the cinema and all.
Yes, sir.
It contradicts itself. With a state which is so progressive in other ways,
Yes, sir.
it goes mad for superstars, and people also even self-immolate themselves after some leader has passed. How do you square this circle? How do you explain this phenomena in an otherwise progressive state, rational state?
Yes, sir. I think there are a number of reasons to this, sir. The primary one is, I feel that actors act as gods in movies, actual gods. For example, if I can take an example of N.T. Ramarao, he acted as Krishna, and many people.
But that is true for Hindi films also. You don't have that kind of mania or madness.
Yes, sir. And as I was discussing before, there is this intersection of film with politics. So they don't look at heroes as just heroes on the screen, but also as saviors in real life, where they can remove the pain of them.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So when is your interview, Raja?
Sir, it's on 16th of January, sir.
Okay. So you just wait for a minute. We will have a brief consultation, then give you the feedback.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.